Hi YouTube and welcome to my channel. My name is Arushi and yes, I am new to YouTube, so I will definitely make like an introduction video for you all as to who I am, what I do and why am I into this and all that. But today the agenda of the video is to talk about isolate proteins versus concentrate proteins. Often people come up to me and ask, should I go for a whey protein or should I go for isolate protein? All proteins are whey protein. It's just that whey protein is further divided into three categories, that is isolate, concentrate, isolate and hydrolyze. So concentrate is the immediate version of whey, which has 80% of protein in its serving, and which is further filtered. I hope you get that. I'll further explain to you in a simpler manner. So when you further filter your concentrate protein, you will get isolate, and then when you further filter isolate, you get hydrolyze. So let's just keep hydrolyze aside because today's agenda is to talk about isolate and concentrate. So as I said, isolate will slightly have more protein content than concentrate, meaning if this is the size of your scoop and you're consuming concentrate protein, so you will get about 80% of the scoop of 80% of protein in the scoop, whereas if you're having the same size scoop of isolate, you get 90%. So that is one major difference, that per serving protein content is more in isolate because it is free of carbs and fat because of the filtration. Next difference is the budget difference. Protein, isolate protein, because it is further purified and filtered, is the comparatively pure form. Purest would be hydrolyzed. So isopure is a pure form of protein, so this is slightly more expensive than concentrate. Concentrate is more budget friendly and all that, but it does come with slightly few grams of carbs and I think maybe 1 gram of fat. So if you are generally a gym goer, if you're a newbie and you want to start using protein, go for concentrate protein, because you wouldn't get anything saving on to that extra 2 or 3 grams of carbs. Because you are not competing. But then if you're goal specific, if you count your calories or your macros and you're very, very particular, then definitely go for Isopure. Another thing that I want to talk about is that in case you're lactose intolerant, do not go for concentrate protein, go for isolate protein, because it digests better, it breaks down quickly, and it gets absorbed in your body quickly, so it will not leave you feel bloated, whereas concentrate might leave you feel a little bloated. But it doesn't happen in case you are lactose sensitive. So in case you're lactose intolerant, isolate, and in case you're sensitive, you can go for your body will adapt to either of the proteins. A lot of school students are now getting into gymming because everybody is into a healthy lifestyle these days, so they want to start using protein, because a lot of us are vegetarians, including me. I am a vegetarian, so my my daily food requirement or my daily nutrition does not meet the protein requirement of the day. So I need an extra amount of something that will help me meet my protein requirements. That is the simple reason why I use protein. You can definitely meet your protein requirements on a daily basis by just having normal food. Do not have junk food. That is because that having junk food kind of imbalances your protein content of your diet, sort of. Suppose you want to have, I suppose your body needs 150 grams of protein, and your daily food, you're having chicken, you're having lean beef and everything, which is very high in protein content. Definitely you do not need a protein supplement to supplement your diet. You are already getting enough protein. So I would say you can have regular food, and you can track your food to see if your food is meeting your daily protein requirements or not. So that's about it. And I think, and of course, I would also want to talk a little about my personal experience when I have had, because I am a protein user. So the first protein that I ever used was Isopure. I am an isolate protein user because, yeah, I want to cut it. So Isopure is the first protein that I used, and it has excellent taste. It gives you amazing recovery, amazing results, And my brother on the other hand uses ProStar, that is a concentrate protein, which does him equally good, which meets his protein requirements. But it, of course, I think this has around this has about 2 grams of carbs. That's it. But this is slightly sweeter because of course it has a little bit of fat and carbs and 1 gram of sugar as well. Whereas this does not have any sugar. I'll just check if I am wrong. No, it does not have any sugar. No, it does not have any sugar. This is slightly, it is not so sweet, but it is not tasteless as well. I'm saying that the flavor, all the flavors are on point. So, but yes, it is a little bit on the expensive side. One more thing on the side note that I would want to tell you, in case you plan to buy Isopure, a lot of duplicacy is happening these days in our country. A lot of adulteration is, So I would suggest that you go for, if in case you want to buy Isopure only, so you should go for authorized sellers only. That is New Life, or you should only buy it from Health Card in case you're ordering it online. ProStar is still safe, but you never know if it because it has started selling really well. So it is best if you buy it from New Life or Health Card because you know that your product is genuine. So that's about the video, and thank you for watching. If you liked my video, and I hope I was informative to you all. If you liked it, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be coming out with a lot of informative videos and few protein rich or low on fat recipes as well. So, and also I am active on Instagram, Facebook, and we also have a blog by the name FitFleek, and all of these links I'm going to write it down in the description box for you all below. So please subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching.